Hey Lacey, so excuse my kid. He's fixing him some breakfast at lunch because he sat around all morning without fixing him something to eat. He's fixing him something to eat this morning. He's like, Mommy, you're talking about me. Hopefully I don't flash. I had a dream that I flashed, and it's probably, I shouldn't put this on because I did have that dream that I flashed somebody. But hopefully you ain't the one to get flashed. If so, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. But this is, you're actually my fourth reading today. I've come up with a new format for the 6-month reading. So what I'm going to do is for the spiritual growth and development, I'm going to do that first. I'm going to lay out all your cards for the 6 months within that. We're going to do the spiritual growth and development first for all of the months. Then we're going to do the abundance reading for all of the months. Then the love reading for all the months. That way it gets easier. You can kind of pick and choose which section you want to look at, and they go by month. Then go eat. Don't drop that milk or you're going to be mopping my floor again. All right, so let's see what messages we have. We're going to pull 5 cards. Actually, we're going to pull for January through December 2019 for spiritual growth and development, 5 cards for each month. Spiritual growth and development, this is for Lacey. We're going to pull 5 cards for each month. January 2019, August 2019, September 2019, October 2019, November 2019, and December 2019 for Lacey. We're going to pick up on her spiritual growth and development over the course of these 6 months, 5 cards for each month. Okay. We're going to pull 1 card of guidance for each month, and then I'm going to put clarity. And 1 card of guidance for September. 1 card of guidance for okay. And 1 card of guidance for November. And 1 card of guidance for November. And 1 card of guidance for December. Okay, so let's pull some clarity here. We want to put 1 card of guidance for each card on my list. Okay, 1 card of guidance for each card on my list. I'm going to pull 1 card of guidance for each in the position that they are already positioned. I'm going to pull 1 card of, not guidance, my apologies. I'm going to pull 1 card of clarification for each card on my layout in the position that it is in. This is for July through December 2019 for Lacey in reverse. 1 card of guidance for Lacey. July through December 2019. 1 card of guidance for Lacey. July through December 2019. 1 card of clarity for Lacey. July through December 2019. All right. All right. All right. So the underlying energy you have for this 6 months is fertility. So something new is brewing for you, bringing forth what it is that you desire into your life through spiritual law of attraction. So you're attracting things in because you're choosing good things moving forward. So for the month of July here, first card we got is sacral chakra. This is about your will here. So your will to see truth with the Queen of Swords here. This could be dealing with you needing to have the will to see truth of a situation. This is about your confidence within the connection. So you need to be discerning about what you're seeing, whether it's the truth. Maybe you need to have confidence to see the truth so that you can create freedom for yourself. Because the next card here is moving on with the Hierophant here. You could be moving on from a connection, moving on from a relationship. You could be moving away from some sort of connection that you have been holding on to. With the Four of Swords here, really going within yourself as to why you have been waiting, why you've had patience with this situation here. You may be discovering something new about yourself for the month of July. With the Four of Cups, being in the state of being discontent or being bored here has helped you discover new enthusiasm. So you may decide to gain your independence here. Nine, the Hermit here, you could be within yourself here about, like I'm telling you, Nine Pentacles, gaining your independence from a connection. Very much in hermit mode. Your guidance for the month of July is freedom. So you do need to concentrate on freeing yourself from connections that have you feeling boxed in or caged in. In the month of August, we have triumphant success. So you'll be seeing something from a new perspective here. Four of Pentacles here. You could be guarded now about your security. You could be guarded about your own being, yourself here. Three of Cups here. With the Six of Cups, you could have memories of the past dealing with the third party here. Nine of Cups here could have felt true love, energy, excitement with someone from the past. So you could be thinking about that, wanting to gain that type of energy, that type of feeling. Wanted to have fulfillment of wishes, but in order to have fulfillment of wishes, you do need to go on a quest of renewal by walking away from anything that does not make you feel happy. This is about your happiness. In order to gain happiness, you gotta go through the emotional growth so that you can receive it. So with the Two of Pentacles here and the love begins, you could be imbalanced about a new relationship starting. Someone could have left the relationship, could be beginning with you. You could be feeling imbalanced about that, could have a lot of things going on here. You could suddenly be committed. August 2019, with the Tower here, foundations and achievements, or you're suddenly making plans, releasing, you could be releasing prior plans, moving towards something new. So in September, first card we got is intuition, Two of Swords. You're blocking your own intuition. So you may be blocking your own intuition, having anxiety about not creating success within a situation. You could be very much in your head here. Seven of Swords, going through this state of self-denial here, victory and success, because you're thinking or you're feeling as though you've won within a situation, or someone may be feeling as though they won. The problem is World card, the World card and the Wheel of Fortune here. This is about a change to fate. So this is about endings and beginnings, ending the cycle so that you begin a new cycle. With emotional withdrawal, you walked away from a situation clearly. In order to gain vitality and in order to gain happiness, you went through an emotional withdrawal. So this could, you changed the possibilities of a situation because you decided to really be nurturing to self. Transforming the situation at a crossroads about this transformation, about this ending, about this change. I think you're blocking your intuition because you don't trust the decisions that you're making, but you really need to trust your own intuition. So in the month of October, the first card out is a waiting game. You're waiting for mental clarity because you're not trusting your own intuition on what's happening or what's right or what's wrong within your life. With the King of Swords here and the Seven of Swords, someone is lying to you. You're wanting mental. Yeah, you didn't trust your intuition. You got into a connection. Now, this person is lying to you. They are manipulating you. King of Swords here may be speaking some things into fruition or speaking some things into your reality that are not. So you, Queen of Swords, like we started with, you need to be discerning of the energy that you're allowing into your life because someone may be manipulating you. Ace of, they may be extending an olive branch to you. Like I'm telling you, this is manipulation. Someone is manipulating you. They're extending an olive branch. They may have told you that they walked away from a situation. They didn't. Five of Pentacles, now you're feeling that a lack. You're wanting to resist the lack. They're wanting to resist the lack as well. So this person may have felt a lot of lack from you, a lot of distance from you, especially if you made a decision, like I was saying earlier, to really get out of a connection. They may feel that lack and they may want to get back into your good graces. This is where you become discerning here, sever connection so that you can create peace for yourself. Because here, this person comes back in and charms you. It's gonna be heartbreaking, okay? It's gonna be heartbreaking. So I did get that you need to go now. You need to release this connection and heal so that you don't feel the lack from this situation. In the month of November, we got recognition and rewards. So you're having patience here, waiting for something to begin. Now you could have gotten to a different connection where someone could have charmed you, and that could have hurt you. So be very careful of new people coming in. Be very careful of even older people that you have dealt with coming back in with new energy, because someone is being manipulative. Over the next course of these 4 months, someone may be playing with you a little bit. So here, disruption here, Three of Wands. You've been waiting here for something to change. You've been waiting for something to shake up. You've been waiting for a shake up. And I do believe that a shake up is coming here. You could be in this space of having anxiety about ending a situation. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords here. Really transforming this situation. So the shakeup, something is transforming and it's causing you to have anxiety here. You're not trusting what you see in regards to stability and into regards to a relationship. So I'll be real with you. You could have gotten into a relationship or back into a relationship with someone. They could have snaked you. There's disruptions. There's tower moments here. You're wanting some positive change. So you're trying to have patience here, trying to make a choice. You need to create positive change by seeing clearly what you need to change within your life. That's the guidance here. All right, so in the month of December, you're in some type of karmic partnership, some type of karmic alliance. Double card here, Three of Wands. I'm sorry. It's not Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. So you are in some, no, it's the Three of Pentacles. So you're in some sort of partnership here that is karmic. You're cooperating with someone either out of fear or out of some sort of low vibration. So you may be cooperating with someone out of fear that you made the wrong choice. Spiritual strength, really needed to find the spiritual strength to move forward here. If you make a decision, cause and effect, you make a decision and you see that it wasn't the right decision, correct your decision and move forward in a different light. Make decisions based off your highest vibration, even if it means that you got to swallow your pride, go back and say, hey, I was wrong. I made the wrong decision. I fucked up. So here you're hoping by taking your time with the situation that you can balance the situation out, that you can bring happiness to the situation here, but you need to move forward. The soul plexus here is about movement. With the Seven of Swords here, there may be some deceptive movements here that you're making in hopes that you can keep a situation together. This situation is being put here to teach you something here. So this is about your perception. You could perceive the situation as balanced, but that's imagination. That's an illusion. The situation is imbalanced. It's only balanced because you're gaining something that you thought you wanted. With teacher here, that this person is here to teach you. So you're dealing with someone spiritually that is here to teach you some things. Okay. So we're going to move on to the abundance. So I'll go ahead and pull all these cards. Checking off as I go. So we're going to pull abundance for Lacey. July through December 2019, we're pulling money and abundance for Lacey. July 2019, so August, September 2019, September 2019, October 2019. One of my cards is not in the right place. October 2019, November 2019, and December. I speak things so that my guides can hear what I'm saying. They can feel it, like they know what I'm doing, but I speak it to be clear. So I'm going to pull cards for these 6 months for Lacey. Money and abundance. Give guidance from July 2019 through December 2019 for money and abundance for Lacey. Give me guidance for July 2019, December 2019 for money and abundance for Lacey. I'm going to pull one card of clarity for each card in the layout in the position they are laid out. This is for Lacey. Money and abundance. July through December 2018. This is for Lacey. Money and abundance. July through December 2018. Give me one card of clarification for each of these cards and the format they are laid out. For Lacey, July through December 2019. This is for money and abundance. All right. Okay. And one card for August. For Lacey. And one card for August. For Lacey. And one card for September. And one card for October. For Lacey. And one card for November. For Lacey. Give me one card for December. For Lacey. For December. Okay. All right. So you're going through a rebirth, most definitely. So in the month of July, first card out is the Queen of Cups, Two of Wands. You are at a crossroads here when it comes to you being compassionate to self. So there are some decisions that you do need to make here, and you need to make those decisions by going within yourself, figuring out what is your path moving forward when it comes to your money and abundance, and really being compassionate to yourself and choosing that. The Emperor is the underlying energy for this 6 months, so you do need to gain control. Spiritually, there's something unraveling for you, but monetary-wise, you need to set boundaries and gain control. So the Ten of Wands here with the King of Cups, this person, you could be dealing with someone that is burdened. This person could be a burden to you, or they are dealing with burdens here. King of Pentacles. You could be committed to some burdens that you're needing to release. So you have some responsibilities that you've committed yourself to that are not yours. Release them. Let them go. Find the strength to really be true to self. Reach out for some assistance if necessary here. Nine of Wands here. Find the power to make some decisions to persevere through your obstacles. So the Seven of Swords here, you could be escaping a situation, taking a leap of faith here. There could be potential for a new situation. Seven of Swords, you do need to, if someone, the King of Swords here is communicating with you that they've overcome some type of burdens within their relationship. Be aware, Seven of Swords and Fool energy. They may be trying to take advantage of you. That is my, and I hate to say it, but this is my boo-boo the Fool card. Fool card here with Seven of Swords. This means that someone's trying to take advantage of you. They're restricting some truths in order to transform a situation. So World card transformation, yeah. Someone's coming to you and telling you that they've transformed the situation. They've ended the situation, which they may have ended some parts of the situation, but you need to be vigilant. Diligence. You need to have diligence when it comes to being a strong wall. Because, like I'm telling you, someone may feel like they can take advantage of you mentally, and they may be able to. So we got the Four of Swords here for the month of August. Page of Cups here. You could be into yourself, trying to figure out what it is that you feel within yourself, trying to identify your emotions. You need to trust your psychic intuition here. That is why it's telling you to go within yourself. Going within yourself makes things clearer for you. So Three of Wands, Six of Wands, Nine of Wands. You need to overcome what you've been waiting for. There could be victory in moving forward here. You could find success. Could be triumphant in your moving forward, but you need to allow your shift to come in. You've been waiting for someone else to come in, but they may be too stuck off in themselves, too much on their high horse here. So moving forward, Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles brings about the balance that you need. This could be in a job, this can be in life, whatever it is. Someone may be trying to manipulate you, and you need to be within the highest vibration and move forward. So be very discerning of people when they ask things of you, especially when it comes to money, abundance, love, all of that. All that's considered abundance. So here, Ten of Cups, Six of Swords, in order to gain emotional fulfillment, again, you got to move forward. Six of Swords. You do need to understand that the transition is what's going to make you happy. So there's a transition that needs to happen from this point in your life into something more peaceful, into a higher vibration. With the Eight of Swords here, you're restricting yourself from moving forward because you don't understand you don't understand your worth. You don't understand what, how I'll put this. You don't understand that you deserve more than what this person is offering you. So in the month of, your guidance here is unfoldment, the lotus. If you know anything about the lotus, you know the lotus blooms through the mud. So you may be going through some sticky, icky bullshit right now in order for you to really flourish. So here, in the month of September, Nine of Wands, King of Wands, you need to be focused on really overcoming, finding the strength to move forward. You could be dealing with someone else that is finding the strength to move forward. Nine of Wands is persevering here. With the Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, something could have taken a long time to be balanced. Someone could be now putting some things in motion, finding their endurance to create some type of grounding situation. This has to do with your life. So you could be more focused on creating something stable and grounded for yourself. Six of Wands here, finding the strength finally to move forward here. Four of Wands here to something more comfortable. So in your career, in your job, whatever the case may be, you've been shaken up dealing with all of these things. Now you're finding the motivation, the strength, the diligence to really create this community of comfort for yourself, even if it's not with anyone else. You feel me? So Seven of Swords here, Four of Swords here. I really believe you're determined to bring comfort, you're determined to be comfortable. And I think that's what you're going to do. You're going to release burdens so that you can really be comfortable and you can really be successful moving forward. You're going to be moving forward independently. And this is your success. And I think you're going to see this when it comes to your money. So with Rainbow here, there's blessings that are coming in. There are blessings that are being unfolded because you are shape-shifting. You are realizing where your true abundance lies, and that is within yourself. So in the month of October, first card out, Six of Cups, Two of Cups here, this Eight of Cups, you're walking away from the past. Two of Cups here, creating balance, creating harmony within yourself. You could also be reuniting with a soulmate here. You could have walked away from a situation that wasn't good, reuniting with a soulmate. The problem is Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. You need to embrace the ending of a situation. Someone could have shapeshifted. You could have walked away from someone and they could have figured out a way to come back, shapeshift into something new. Or this is about being resourceful here. Something, you could have been betrayed. You could have tried to be resourceful, tried to help someone. They could have betrayed you, especially within a connection. King of Wands, Two of Pentacles, this person could be juggling you. Most definitely they are focused on getting you to adapt. You are the grounding. You are the grounding scenario, the grounding person or the grounding situation here. And you know this. Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, you know this and they know this. You know that you're the grounding aspect of the situation. They know that you're the grounding aspect. So that does mean that someone could be trying to manipulate you just for your own loyalty. So here, Judgment, Seven of Pentacles, now it's time for you to make a decision. Time for you to make a judgment call in regards to this connection because it hasn't moved. Someone presented themselves to you and they haven't done anything. Shape-shifting. You're dealing with a shapeshifter, someone who isn't showing you their true self. So in the month of November, we got Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. You are seeing now that the situation is stuck. You're waiting for results. You're waiting for something to, and mind you, these are right behind each other. So at the end of October, beginning of November, you're going to be in this place of a temporary pause in action while you be discerning of what's truth, of what's real. Moon card, you may realize that you've been in an illusion, in a false relationship. Moon card, Moon card, Hierophant, you may realize that you've been in a false relationship or in a false connection. So here, finding the strength to end this situation, Ten of Swords, finding the strength to recover, transition, to liberate yourself from this karma, feeling as though this codependency, this karmic situation is a challenge. You're growing and you don't want to be tempted by anyone else holding you back. So Nine of Cups Tower here, you're going to release this situation. You're going to release the situation. You're going to realize that it's not worth you investing any more of your time, which is abundance as well. So this is a celebration. Once you decide to release this situation, the ancestors will dance for you. They will appreciate what you're doing. They will appreciate you sacrificing your own fears in order to be free of this connection. So the month of December, King of Cups, Five of Cups, this person is going to be disappointed in your decisions. They're going to be crying over spilled milk. You could be deciding to extend your energy because someone is disappointing you. Knight of Wands, you're deciding to move forward. Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, you're deciding to progress. This may be impulsive actions, but you're very careful about your movements. You're deciding to work on yourself, work on progressing, work on moving forward here. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords, blocking this commitment, blocking this situation. You want stability. So in order to get stability, you're blocking what isn't stable to you. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles here. You are dealing with the lack here, but you're creating the comfort for yourself. So even though you're blocking something of wealth, you're creating comfort for yourself because you see the opportunity. You're waiting for the opportunity for the true abundance to come in. You're waiting for true love to come in. So you're realizing in a situation that it isn't, you're reflecting. You're realizing that the situation wasn't what it is that you want, because this is their guidance, winter solstice reflection. So during this time, you're reflecting on what it is that you've been going through and realizing that that is not what you want. So you're really making moves to get what it is that you want, deserve moving forward. All right, so let's see what we got. We're going to do love now. What messages do we have? What messages do we have in love? For Lacey, this is for July 2019, August 2019, September 2019, October 2019, November 2019, and December 2019. 5 cards per month. Messages and love for Lacey from July 2019 to December 2019. 5 cards in love for each month for Lacey, July 2019 through December 2019. All right, so let's see what we got. You know, I got problems. I myself got to be together. I just even want it to be together and not be all over the place. It helps me to keep my thoughts together, see clearly. And I know it sounds crazy, but when you're doing tarot, when you're doing anything, to where you're tapping into source, tapping into the collective, you want to kind of keep it together, keep yourself in a stable sort of mindset. Even in your environment, you want to keep your environment stable, clean, just so that you can have pure energy coming in. So we're picking one card for July, one card for August, one card for August, and one card for November, and one card for not November. My apologies. So just give me one card for the next month because I'm obviously on the wrong month. Give me one card for the next month. One card for, all right. Guess we gotta get two because you have to come over. All right, so Your underlying energy for this 6 months is the Six of Wands. So that is about, it's about moving forward. It's about victory moving forward. So let me get one card of clarity for each of these. We're going to pull one card of clarity for each card on the layout in the position that it is in. We have one card of clarity for each card on the layout in the position that it's in. This is for Lacey, July 2019 through December 2019. This is for Lacey in love. July 2019 through December 2019. All right. My tax money. All right. Whew. All right. So, well, let's see. First card we got out for July. Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. So there may be a delay in a commitment, delay in obtaining stability. I think this has to do with you being at a delay. So you want something stable, but you're at a delay, not seeing truth, need to see truth, needing to deliver truth here. Nine of Cups, Knight of Swords. You need to take action and allow your concerns to fade away with the situation. Knight of Wands, Six of Wands here. This is about taking action, success moving forward, finding triumph moving forward, in contemplation about what it is that you deserve. Your love. You're in contemplation about love. And this is about your perception of what you're working toward. So for the month of July, this doesn't have anything to do with anyone but you. Your perception of what you have and what it is that you want. You need to see truth. There may be a delay in gaining stability because the situation that you're in may not be able to gain stability. So here the guidance is to take ownership. It says you acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. This can be about taking ownership for your position in your life. If you want a commitment, if you want love, true abundance, true stability, you have to move away from situations that do not grant that, so that you can open yourself up to more loving scenarios. In the month of August, we got the Emperor with the Ace of Cups. So this is about setting boundaries so you can go toward, there's potentially a new opportunity in love. There's potentially love. There's potentially happiness, abundance. But like I'm telling you, in order to gain that, you do have to, Emperor, take control of your life so that you can bring that energy in. Sometimes we just try to allow the people in our life to bring about what we want, but you can't force someone that is outside of you to give you what you want. They don't know how to do that. You actually just have to move forward and not chase the energy, but have the energy within yourself so that you can bring it. If you want true unconditional love, exude that within yourself and someone will come towards you. So here with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords here, you could be restricting yourself from moving in a new direction because you don't have the courage to. You don't feel as though moving in a new direction will bring about a solution. So you're really trying to balance out a situation that you already have. 10 Cups here, Knight of Cups here, trying to bring balance to the situation, trying to bring charm to the situation. Page of Wands, World card here. I do think you need to find the enthusiasm of gaining fulfillment through a new life. I definitely see that because you may be resisting moving forward. Six of Swords here, yeah, Six of Swords, Seven of Wands. You may be resisting moving forward. You need to take that as motivation. Instead of resisting that energy of moving forward, take that as motivation to release unwanted energies. It says you have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving force of the universe. So I really think there's a need for you to take ownership of the position that you're in and release anything that isn't giving you what you want to feel. So here, King of Swords, Eight of Cups. You could be in this place of deciding to cut away someone, walk away from someone that isn't giving you, like I'm telling you, in the month of September, what it is that you desire. Have an anxiety about commitment, about relationships, about having a relationship. You could even be having anxiety about someone else's relationship here. This Three of Swords here, Page of Cups. You could be going within yourself, really identifying what it is that you want to feel and releasing what you don't, so that you can gain that. There could be someone new. You could be releasing someone for someone new, ending a situation, ending this situation that you were stuck in, ending being stuck, recovering, transforming here, making a decision to do what's right for you and release the past. So you're releasing the past and doing what's right for you, doing what's right for you. With action here, it says you have the courage to express the unique loving colors. My son is in Chicago with his father. You know, my kids have different fathers. My son is in Chicago with his father, and his father goes through these, like, we are in the middle of a divorce, but he goes through these episodes where he just wants to reach out. And I'm like, I don't fucking want you. What the fuck? So anyway, I moved on from him, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, with action here, now you're taking action. It says you have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. So you're deciding to take action here, really trying to gain your freedom. You do have some anxiety about this because in the month of October here, Eight of Swords, you're very much in yourself, feeling as though you don't have the confidence or the strength to release the situation. But this is about your perspective. You do need to change your perspective and release the swords. You're the only thing that keeps you stuck in any situation. For anybody on earth, you are the only thing that keeps you stuck. You have to, as long as you're not physically bound, locked into a building, you have the capability to walk away from any situation energetically. It's about your perception of what will happen if you walk away. That people have fear of making decisions. Is their expectations. Okay, there we go. So Three of Swords here. Now you're realizing that you have to. You're heartbroken by the fact that you have to move in a different direction. But you're realizing here, Three of Swords here with the Queen of Wands, that your passions are elsewhere. So you're deciding to move away from the situation because you don't have it within yourself to stay anymore. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, feeling imbalanced about this crossroads here. You may feel guilty. You may feel guilty about moving forward. And I understand, even with soulmate connections, my twin flame, we ain't been talking. You feel me? I don't know what he's doing. He may be moving on. At first I was like, oh my God, what if he moves on? Now I'm like, I don't fucking care because I want to get out of the state of being in suspension so he can do what the fuck he want to do. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? I want to be free from this situation that I've locked myself into. I just want to be free and want to be happy. I don't care about what I'm losing because I'm gaining so much more by letting this situation go. So you here maybe deciding to change your fortune by extending your energy to someone else. You're feeling imbalanced here. You're feeling at a crossroads here. Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups here. This is about harmony, integrity of what it is you want to feel. So you may be changing, but you may be fearful of the change because you feel as though you're not showing integrity, but you are showing integrity by releasing yourself from the prisons that you create for yourself. So with Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, this is about finding the strength to really get, and mind you, this Ten of Pentacles, this is two people walking away from a situation, gaining abundance. So you're moving toward abundance, true abundance here, by walking away from a situation that may keep you imposed. So with freedom as your guidance, it says you are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So you're opening yourself up, extending your energy forth, and removing yourself from a situation that kept you stuck. Seven of Cups here, this is November 2019. The Seven of Cups here and Two of Swords. You're confused, and because of this confusion, you're blocking. You could have a lot of options that you're blocking as well. Wanting to concentrate on yourself at a crossroads here, you're really blocking anything besides your own comfort here. So you're being nurturing of self and blocking any other energy that is coming in, trying to have patience while you go through this tower moment, while you go through this recovery and releasing of this shakeup in your life. Three of Wands, you're just trying to have patience, trying to see the bigger picture of the situation, trying to bring balance to yourself. And I'm saying to yourself because Even though you're dealing with someone from the past, you're trying to create balance for yourself, create harmony. You want a balanced, harmonized relationship, so you're creating that within yourself. Four of Cups here, World card here, not wanting, this is the end of being unhappy. You don't want to be unhappy, so you're choosing to get out of the state of being depressed. You're innovating new ways, creativity. It says you love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illuminations. You see clearly that you got to create the life that you desire. So in December of 2019, you're transitioning, gaining your independence here. You may still be holding on to this situation. Someone could still be holding on to you, or you're just holding on to the idea of a commitment. But you're gaining your independence, transitioning here. Four wands, plans complete. That's 8 wands. You're moving forward. So you're most definitely moving forward here. Could be communicating with someone new. Yep. While you're in this state of suspension, you're communicating with someone new. You're making plans to move forward. And I really think that this is a good thing. You're making a decision to walk away from connection that keeps you unfulfilled. You're in search for new happiness, greater happiness here. So you're really in gratitude for the decisions that you're making. And right now, it says with gratitude, you fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. And with this satisfaction, it says you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So you're no longer looking toward this situation for approval or looking toward this situation for gratitude. You're finding that within yourself and making decisions to cut off anyone that does not make you happy. So I really think these are major moves that you're making in love, which is excellent. That's all I have. So until next time, babe, peace.